Well, when it comes to buying or selling your home, does it really pay off to have a real estate agent? And if you decide to go with one, how do you make sure they have your best interest at heart? Our real estate expert, Monte Mohr, is here with some answers and great tips for you this afternoon. Monte, always great to see you.
Great to be here, Holly.
All right. Well, last week you mentioned the importance of choosing the right tour guide or the right realtor when you're buying a home. How much does it really matter who a person chooses to be their agent, and can the service really vary that much from person to person?
It really, really can. You know, again, as I mentioned last week, we'd never choose somebody because of, you know, their mother plays the piano at church, or their father coaches soccer on the weekends. But so many times I hear that that's why someone chose a real estate professional, because of that connection, trying to help them out, trying to help them get started. But we'd never do that. If I was getting my heart cut on, for instance, I want to make sure that doctor's done it more than once, and does that several times. So it really does make a difference.
Okay. Now, what are some of the things that someone looking to buy a home should be looking for in an agent?
Well, experience, I think, is one thing that just can't be surpassed in any other formula. Experience is absolutely crucial. How many years have they been in the business? How many homes have they sold? You know, I'm going on a listing appointment today that the agent hasn't sold anything for a year and a half. That's had the property tied up for 6 months. So that's a really, really important issue.
Okay, availability.
Availability is a part-time agent. You know, unfortunately, a lot of agents have gone to a part-time status because it's been so difficult in the marketplace out there. Make sure that this agent's given you your cell phone number, that is available all the time.
Gotcha.
It's really important.
Areas of expertise.
So often, an agent is a specialist in one particular area of town or one particular town. If you're not in that area, they're out of their comfort zone. Do you really want to explore your purchase of your largest asset with somebody who's not familiar with that area? I wouldn't.
And there's something that I think a lot of people don't think about, the knowledge of different financing options that are even out there right now.
Crucial. I mean, just a 0.5% interest on a $150,000 loan over its term can mean $16,000 lost or saved. So it's really important that realtor directs you to the proper lending source.
Okay, and negotiation skills. And how do you find out if that person has those even?
Well, again, I think it comes back to experience. You know, I was talking to an agent the other day, and she said she never negotiates because she doesn't want to offend anybody. Well, my gosh, you know, if you're in this kind of a market, if you're paying cover price, you're paying too much probably. So it's really important. Last time I personally bought, I made everybody mad, but I said, hey, you never know until you ask.
Right. It's at least worth a try, right?
That's right.
And tell us about inspectors, that element.
That's a huge factor. Once you buy a home, it's yours. So you want to make sure that that home has been dissected by somebody who is absolutely thorough.
Okay.
You know, absolutely. It's such a crucial part of it.
Okay. I know you have a story from a recent couple who used your program. Of course, we sell homes for free.com to sell their home, and then they bought their home through you, right?
Yeah, this couple, we only had their home on the market 3 weeks. They went with my program, We Sell Homes for Free. We were able to reduce the price to less than what the competition was because of that huge savings they realized. And within 3 weeks, their home sold in a tough, tough market. And then I was able to help them get their dream home. They're one happy couple. I'm thrilled every time I talk to them because they're so happy about their new home.
Okay, and for folks who are not familiar, let's quickly run them through how the program works. We sell homes for free.
Well, for anyone who's looking to buying a home but has one to sell, I'll reduce their cost to sell by a full half of the cost to sell by reducing the commission. My total portion, I do it for free.
The selling part is totally free.
The selling part is totally done for free. The reason I'm able to do that is I make my commission then on the purchase of it. I've got to sell 2 homes to get paid on one, but what I'm helping people do in this market is sell a home when many of them are sitting there for years at a time.
Right, and could be sitting there for much longer too. Now tell us about what we're going to talk about next week with you.
Next week we're going to talk about the importance of the listing agent. You know, there's a lot of misnomers about when you list your property, what's really, you know, what has to happen and what doesn't have to happen. What I want to do is start revealing, you know, the truths of real estate for people to help them, you know, help raise the bar. In this market, we've got to think outside the box. We're redefining what our world looks like. And so we as professionals, we've got to think differently maybe than we have in the past. What worked in the past isn't. That's why I'm giving up my entire commission in order to help people price their homes competitively, because we're competing against distressed properties. And we will be for a while, I'm afraid.
It's amazing, though. You have so many good stories. You come in every week, sold another home, and in this market, that's impressive.
Well, thank you.
It's always good to see you, Monte. All right, if you need help buying or selling your home, you can give the Mohr Group a call. We have the number right there, 615-850-4330, or check out their website. As we mentioned, it's WeSellHomesForFree.com, or for a link, just go to the More at Midday section of WSMV.com.